Dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? FW Chainscrape. Their gear too. Bristlebacks must have got these Oseram. I hope Errand and the other Vanguard are okay. Could use acid against it. Cauldrons could teach me how to override these machines. But where would I find... Shake off this wet. rain, shine. I'm in luck.
Outlander approaching.
Is that the savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you, too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Well, hello. We meet at last.
Round.
Am I lost?
The more you say it, the more wrong it sounds.
Why, can't you see I'm trying to drink here?
I want another cup.
Yeah? Just because there's
You're
two
Nora.
of you doesn't
And
mean
I'm
I can't
inebriated.
take you.
Fate has brought us together yet again.
Oh there!
Hey, you look familiar.
Well, I haven't seen you around before. I don't think the glory of pains. Boredom.
Nothing interesting. Claim is known. That's why we travel as far into the unknown as our feet take us.
Heard the fighting pit is a good place to train up.
Sticking around a bunch of elves.
Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh?
I have something to say to you. I'll have you know, I am the smartest man to ever stand in.
Just free
And
if
the
you
nurse
need to
goes,
tinker with
oh,
that.
I see it.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Whoa!
Like my uncle used to. Met a beer I didn't like. Or couldn't finish.
Didn't forget your tools today, did you?
I could use your insight.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Here we go.
To which the boar says, "What? You? I know you think."
Must be someone round here worth talking.
What's busting your wrench?
Hey! Old scorch mark of mine!
Place my trust.
You say what now? Ignoring me again?
Got somewhere to be. Sorry.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Joke's on you, Hammerhead. Stuff.
Someone said.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. I guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the water. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige.
But
my special groove griddle is... Without it, I can't cook any of my... I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced. Even if I already had the right ingredients. Unless you can source me a
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat. That'll do. As for the griddle... corrugate until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef.
So that's what...
And don't let anyone push you around.
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
I'm not working. I'm sleeping. Same thing.
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
okay? Shoot. What's this?
We are on the same side here, Ulva. What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed else.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey?
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Nobody handed me anything or dropped everything I've achieved. I've done.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with them. Someone had to step up and say no.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. Until the Carja clean up their mess, I'm not risking Osram life.
Fair deal.
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram who do all the backbreaking work. Well, all we're asking for is the ability to share it for a land worked by the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land...
The sensibilities of good You think a Carja can head this whole... Ah! The magistrate can bear...
So you have no real authority then?
Anyone who has followers has authority. I mean, I'm practically its founder. And its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its...
You said you founded Chainscrape.
Practically founded, I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents and I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and...
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on... But my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of the...
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted.
Still here, I see.
I have other places to be.
By all means, don't let me stop.
My shop ain't for you, so quit loitering. The shop's for Osram only.
You look like you're itching for a fight, friend.